Hi you guys, Tanya Silva here, and today I want to talk to you about this freaking amazing book, The Hidden Messages in Water, and it's by, I'm not even gonna butcher this name, but if you see this, definitely pick it up, read through it. It's absolutely amazing, and I just have to share some content with you. The basic principle about this book is our bodies are made 70% of water. All right, about that. And okay, so that's a fun fact. And what we say, what we listen to, who we engage in conversation with, who we allow to speak to us and treat us, or how we allow people to speak to us and treat us greatly impacts our function even on a cellular system, because if 70% of our body's made out of water, then I mean, and the vibration that goes behind words, what they're showing in this book will determine how crystals are formed. So if a crystal's going to form or if it's going to be deform. Check out the video link that I'm sending to you and you can watch how these crystals form and the words that they say. But in a nutshell, how you speak to yourself, we're going to just talk about that today. How you speak to yourself greatly affects how you feel. Are you happy? Are you depressed? Are you excited? Are you sad? Are you grateful? Are you angry? And so how we feel completely affects the way that we run our lives, and that can change. We can change. It even goes into the extreme of the energy that you're putting into your food when you're cooking your food or when you're eating your food. I realized this with me. This is one of my biggest things, is while I was eating my food, I was thinking about my to-do list and I should be working on something, or something else has to get done and I got to go back in for another client, and I'm not present and grateful and thankful for my food and allowing it to digest. And I've been having some really crazy issues with my digestion. I never had that before until recently picking up this book, and now when I sit down with my food, I just am so thankful that I have food, that I can eat such healthy, amazing food, and that I'm so grateful that my body knows what to do with this food and that it can digest it and be satisfied until the next meal and hold me over and give me the energy that I need in order to do the tasks that I need to do. And I know this sounds really crazy and weird and whatever, but try it. And I mean, if everything that you're doing right now isn't working, or what you've tried in the past hasn't worked, maybe it's time to try something new. And I want to share a little bit of this study in here again with the hidden messages. Is they found with a combination of love and gratitude is when the most beautiful crystals formulated. And I mean, we're going to do an exercise right now. And I want you to say the words of, put your hand on your heart, or you can even do the infinite love symbol. And just say, I love you. And now take your hand away and say, I hate you. Okay, now we're going to put our hand on our heart again, and we're going to say, I'm so grateful that I am eating this amazing meal right here in front of me. You're going to eat a meal. So you're like, oh, I can't believe I ate that. I'm so fat. You're never going to lose the weight. You don't have the willpower. You always do this. You always sabotage when you're trying to make results. Like, I don't understand the frustration. And so along with this study, there's another part that says the best way to get rid of these emotions, well, it's not that we're going to ever get rid of them. It's not possible to rid our ourselves of emotions. And it is painful to be unable to free ourselves from thoughts and feelings that eat away at our hearts and souls. But based on these principles of the hidden messages in water, what we can do to kind of subside the negative emotions and the frustrations and the feelings of being stuck in order to make progress with what we're doing is to you can emit emotion, or you can substitute it by knowing what you don't want. Obviously is like anger, hate, fear, anxiety, pressure, stress, with the complete opposite thought or feeling, which would be gratitude, kindness, the courage to try something new, inner peace, peace of mind, and being present, mindfulness. And so if you've ever made yourself sick with an emotion, or you're not making any progress, maybe you might want to even look into your emotions and how you're treating and speaking to yourself, and the energy you're putting into your food before you're eating every meal, and how that's affecting you. Because remember, body fat, holding on to excess weight, is a way to protect yourself on a subconscious level. So it's so important to start to learn how to self-love and nourish and care from the inside out. And I did not understand this until I started applying these principles. And that's when the weight did shed. Because it's not a weight issue. It's a self issue. And once you learn to reconnect and to love and to be in appreciation and gratitude for what you do have, then that's when the transformation happens. So what I want you to do is, there's several emotions here, and you have hate, for example. Like, I hate my body. I can't believe I look like this. I'm never going to be where I want to be. And you can go into appreciation of the opposite, complete opposite, to emit that, or at least to start with today, to kind of get out of that vibration, is gratitude. I'm so happy and grateful I have 2 arms and 2 legs. At least I have the ability to move and to find movements that my body feels good with, that it resonates with my body. And that's one way to kind of shift your energy into a new direction, so you at least can feel a little bit more enlightened and feel a little lighter, like in your heart. So another one for anger is kindness. Being nice to yourself. Like, instead of always looking in the mirror, which I used to do a lot, I'd look in the mirror and I would look for any imperfection and see what I can do to scar my skin or pick at myself as a way to punish myself. And now what I did is I went and I found some amazing products that I love that just really smell amazing, and I've replaced punishment with nourishment. And that's an act of kindness. Also looking myself in the mirror and looking myself in the eyes and saying, you know what? I love you. I love you for all of your imperfections. I love you for all of your mistakes. I love and accept myself. I love and accept you. You are enough. You're more than enough. And it took me so long to even believe that, because my whole life I told myself, and other people told me, that I wasn't good enough, and that I wasn't pretty enough, and I wasn't thin enough, and I wasn't smart enough, and you get the point. But it doesn't matter what other people say about us. What matters is what we say to ourselves, because that affects, based on these principles. Like, there's proven science behind this, that what matters most is what you say to yourself, and what you allow other people to say to you, what you allow how you allow other people to treat you. You know, you can choose who you surround yourself with. You can choose what television or movies shows you watch. You can choose what music you're going to listen to, because yes, all of those things will affect the way you function, and it will affect the way that you feel about yourself. This is an inside job. It is not easy, but it is worth it. I promise you. Another one for fear is having the courage to try this, to try something new, having the courage to step out of your comfort zone and to do something new, because the stuff that you've been doing, it's not working. And I know this because it took me a long time. I'm very stubborn to move forward and to try new things, especially that sound out there. For anxiety, finding peace of mind, finding things that make you feel peaceful and happy and excited. I love dancing. I love music. I love candles. You know, and just finding the little things that you love in life that give you that peace of mind, surrounding yourself in an environment, moving to a place that is a peaceful place, or creating a space in your home that is a peaceful space with great energy, and you can turn it into whatever you want. Or finding a spot, maybe you can even just be inside your car, just get away from everything, to just give yourself a couple of minutes to just breathe. And not to just breathe, but I mean to like breathe from the heart, to breathe where you can feel the air all the way down your spine, from your back, allowing your chest to expand, your belly button to expand, and then allowing the belly button to come all the way back into your spine, allowing your shoulders to be relaxed. And to really breathe in air, to breathe in life. And pressure, the opposite of pressure would be being present, being completely into this present moment and just focusing in on today. How can I feel my best today? What things can I do to make me feel good today? What conversations will and can I engage in order to make me feel good? What music will I listen to make me feel good? What audiobooks or authors will I read that really feed my soul and make me feel really great? How can I change conversations to lead them into a better path? So those are just some things that will completely help with the transformation. And, I really hope this helps. If you have any feedback or comments of any way, maybe you've read this book and you're a fan as well, or share your comments below. We are a community, and I would love to hear what you have to say. If you like this video, hit like, share it with friends, subscribe. And if there's anything you want to hear more of, please go ahead and mention in the drop box. I'm trying to get better at responding with comments, but in the meantime, be kind to yourself, be love to yourself, and be appreciative to yourself, because that affects how we function and who we are. And so remember, love and gratitude were formed the most amazing crystals. And if you can stay in that space of love and gratitude consistently, you will shine, you will transform, because you are just, like we said in the other videos, when you're stressed out and you're putting pressure on yourself, you're releasing more cortisol, and cortisol is a fat-producing hormone, and so you're just going to stay stuck. So accepting what is, and being appreciative and loving and grateful, and knowing that things are changing and you are making better decisions, and just enjoy the journey. So, much love and gratitude. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Peace out.